Hey, my name's Annie, and this is just a really short video on my opinions of the new direction of the Red Hot Chili Peppers since their latest album, I'm With You. I'd just like to start off by saying Ethiopia, I think, in my opinion, is the best song on the record by far. It's incorporating the important, flowing, very funky bass. The intro is just so heavy, and if you've got really good pair of earphones, sounds amazing. I really recommend you get yourself some proper listening gear and turn this one up. Yeah, it just demonstrates that it's been a very long time since the last Red Hot Chili Peppers album, but Flea, Chad or Anthony haven't lost it in the slightest. They've gotten older, as you can probably see, Q magazine interviews, but they've still got it all. Flea hasn't changed in the slightest inside. He's just become a more fresh and organic person, an organic sound. If you check out all of his interviews, he's got this crazy blue hair, he's jumping around on the photo shoots. He's having such a good time, which is just typical Flea Balzery really, which is great. I'm glad to see they're not all off their face on drugs and all have all of these tabloid problems. They're just out making music every single day in their studio in LA, just for their fans really. For people who've been slating the new album, and because it's totally new kind of sound, and saying things like, what happened to Red Hot Chili Peppers, and they need to listen to this one. Even if you're really skeptic, thinking, you know, John Frusciante's left the band, this new guy's come over, he's really young, you really have to listen to his guitaring, because it actually quite emulates, I think, John Frusciante's sound quite well. I think they have very, very similar guitar style, and I like how the new guitarist John Klinghoffer isn't trying to be John, but he's certainly giving you what John gave you. My second favourite song on the album is Dance Dance Dance, which some of you may find quite surprising because I think I've judged by YouTube views, it's probably the most under-listened to song. I think it's really underrated myself. It's not very heavy, it's not very Red Hot Chili Peppers, but then again it is quite. Anthony Kiedis' voice is really soothing, really kind of very Anthony style vocals, and I'm not trying to sound like a badass, but I skived school the other day. It was a really bad lesson, I had to get out of there, and it was a beautiful day, so I just put my headphones on and I went for a walk. It was really sunny, and I was just walking, because obviously it's right now it's autumn where I live, and I was just walking through the leaves and the sun, and everything was golden and red and orange, and I was just listening to this really delicate guitar intro, and right from the start of the song it's just, you get that immediate intimacy in the music, and it's just amazing. It's just pure bliss. It's the kind of song you could imagine playing at like a summer barbecue or something like that, chilling with all of your friends, not doing anything crazy or wild, just having fun in your back garden and stuff. And I think the solo in the song really brings out the talent in Josh. Really crazy sound, kind of sounds like it's been played on a guitar and then put through a computer. I can assure you it will just be pure talent, just raw, unedited. Yeah, very fresh kind of style, similar to John. And basically, if you've ever read Anthony Kiedis' book Scar Tissue, you'll know that John Frusciante was not the original guitarist. They've had many guitarists, but the main kind of guitarist right from the start was Hillel Slovak. When he died of a heroin overdose, which was a huge loss to the band, they were all really close with Hillel. When Hillel died, John Frusciante came along. He was kind of like this new fresh face, and now I think John has gone from the band. I think Josh Klinghoffer has kind of been resurrected, just like John resurrected Hillel. It's kind of gone on again. I think he's a young and talented and a smart guy. He knows what he's doing. He comes across as really genuine, down to earth in his interviews, and I think he'll do really well in the band. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you really enjoy the album, and feel free to discuss in the comments below.